everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Cherise, and today I am going to show you my day in the life of a makeup artist. It's 2019 and if you're thinking of making this as your career, then here's a glimpse of what you could be doing.
I arrived at exactly 5:45 here at hotel, and so I got this and trolley, and then I have my Zuka, I have my chair, I have my bag over there, and then I have my lights there.
Makeup artists usually have super early call time, and as my professor in makeup have told us before, if you're on time, you're already late. Because if your call time is at 4 a.m. and your schedule says you start at 4 a.m., you have to be there around 15 minutes before that time because you need to set up, you have to make sure that you have space and things like that. You have to learn how to be a morning person, and you have to love coffee.
And for early gigs like this, coffee. Starbucks is open at 6:30, so I just went to McDonald's. Not cafe. Actually, McDonald's has good coffee now.
So this is usually my setup. So these are the essentials. My Suka zipper bags are on the side. So if I need, as you can see, I have no lipstick there. The lipstick is at the end, and I always, like, not all clients have the same ones when it comes to lipstick. So I have the bag over here. So come lipstick time, we can pick the lipstick that they want. But I just keep it on the side so it's not cluttered. I have my blushes, highlighter, powders, then the eyeshadow that I'll be using for my client. This changes depending, again, because I do bridal makeup and I know the theme of the color sometimes, and they give me inspiration photos for the look. So for this client, I know that I'll be using this palette. If it's a wide range of different client, then I have my personalized palette for different eyeshadows that I depotted. And then I have a peach corrector. This is my Rodial banana powder for the under eyes. Highlighter, I have two. This one and this one from Becca. It's opal. And then I have the Laura Mercier. That's the one with shimmer that I usually put for more mature clients, because the highlighter like this will be too harsh for their skin. It will show wrinkles and stuff like that, but this one goes on smoothly. This is the translucent setting powder in glow. This is the Q-tip. I have my sharpener. I usually have beauty blender here, and then I have this RCMA palette. This is what I use to mix with my foundation, just in case I have clients with deeper skin tone or lighter skin tone. That's what I use to mix. This is like 90% pigment, so it is very good to mix with your foundation. And for foundation, I usually use Makeup Forever HD and the Estee Lauder for full coverage. And these are my sprays. So that goes in my belt. And then when I'm done with them, I put it here so I can see them better. And then on this part of this brush holder, this is where I put my tools. My eyelash curler, this is my palette, heated eyelash curler, tweezer, and then here goes all my eyeliners. There you go. And then on this side are all my lip liners. Look at me.
Who is she?
This industry is amazing. You'll meet a lot of other vendors like photographers, videographers. Presenting our very own G Stylist. Wedding planners, and you learn to collaborate with them, especially with the photographers and the videographers, and it's just so fun because all your artistic knowledge will be all collaborated into one, and really be nice to the photographers and the videographers, because at the end of the day they would also be the one who's giving you referrals to other brides. Make sure that you really connect with them. If you're new to this industry, consider assisting to senior artists. I know that sometimes it will not get you a lot of money, and if you're planning to assist, just make sure that you don't give an attitude. I mean, I know that sometimes when you're assisting, you're like, I'm really not getting a lot from this artist because I'm just assisting. And you're gonna think that, how come she earns more than me? But at the end of the day, always think about the experience. Because when you're starting out, your name is not out there yet. So you want to experience putting makeup on a lot of skin tones. You want to experience putting makeup on people with different eye shapes. And assisting with a senior artist who already has her clientele will get you to that. And come to think of it, if that senior artist likes you, then you can get more gigs from her. Of course, you can get a gig for yourself by your own, but you don't have your name out there yet. You're just gonna have sporadic clients. But if you're assisting with a senior artist who already has her clientele, you may get consistent calls from her to assist her. So make sure that you treat the senior artist really well and you learn from her. Don't be afraid to ask. Senior artists are very busy because they're the one who communicated with the client, so they're in charge of the scheduling and things like that. They're in charge of the contract. So if you see her really busy, offer to like clean her brushes or offer to assist on priming, or even like maybe applying gloss, making sure that all her things are together before you guys leave. Things like that will be highly appreciated by senior artists. So when I get home, I don't let 24 hours pass without checking the things on my Zuka bag. So I check one by one on each Zuka, and I'm going to show you in a clip later. And I am going to sort things together. Like, I'm just gonna make sure that all my lip gloss is in one Zuka zipper bag, all my face powder in one, and so on and so forth. So when I get home, this is what I'm saying. I open each pouch. I make sure that, okay, here goes all like my sprays and my primers, and I know that this pouch, they're all my foundation, and then the other one are all, actually these are the essentials like powder, blush, and eyeshadows, and then all of this are for the lips. Sometimes I get an extra pouch just for my airbrush and my airbrush gun and my airbrush machine. Once I've checked this and I've cleaned everything, then I'm good to go. Oh, by the way, before I pack all of this in my Zuka, I usually spray it with Beauty So Clean. This is a cosmetic sanitizer. I like this because you just need to spray it on your makeup. It doesn't affect the consistency of your makeup. May it be powder or cream, it just dries after. And it's sanitized. And I also wash my brushes within 24 hours. And I use the Sigma Matte with different texture on it, and the Pure Castile Soap by Dr. Bronner's. And I also wash my sponges. I learned this trick of putting your sponges in the microwave for at least 1 minute, and the heat really helps in removing the makeup easily. Very important for me to do this, like checking my things within 24 hours, because when you're doing bridal makeup especially, it will be a hectic day, and sometimes you'll forget your product in the hotel. Products are very expensive, so you just make sure that you have everything before you leave. And when you get home, as a freelance makeup artist, you're never gonna know when your next gig will be, so it's better if all your tools are clean and all your tools are in the right place, so when you get called the next day, you're ready for your next gig. And that's it. I hope that you guys learned something from this video. If you're an aspiring makeup artist, my advice for you is to just practice, get your name out there. Don't be afraid. Sometimes if you're a fresh grad in a makeup school, You tell yourselves, I'm not ready for this. I just graduated, la la la. But the important thing is just to start. Just to start doing it, because everybody has to start from somewhere. Every senior makeup artist has to start somewhere. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's just makeup. You can remove the makeup and do it again. The key thing is experience, learning how to deal with your clients. Comment down below if you want those subjects, and I can maybe do another video focusing on that area. And if you have any questions for me, like where did I study makeup, or how did I land my first job, how did I get into bridal makeup, just comment down below and I will be happy to answer those questions. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on my next one. Thank you! Mwah.